There's only supposedly a minute left of ads, but I don't know. Hopefully nobody came in when I ran the ad break. Don't know if anyone is still here, which is fine. I want to finish this more for myself. I don't know if there's only one ending or if there's multiple. I don't actually remember. I'm assuming there should be. Maybe if I look quickly, it'll tell me. Okay, there's 5 endings. Neutral ending. So there's good, neutral, and bad. I don't know what the other 2 endings could possibly be. Well, we'll just have to see then. I actually don't know how long this game is gonna be then. I don't know if I want to try to get all the endings or not. Maybe. Maybe we will. Oh my god. Hello, Bale. How is your, what was it, porridge? Porridge and fried bread? How is that going? I'm kind of hungry now. I should have probably grabbed something to eat during the, when I had the chance. But that's okay. 3/4 done? I'm contemplating... Do I want something sweet or savory though? Although... I don't think I'm hungry enough for anything big. But we'll see. I'm hoping this thing finishes in an hour or so, but if I want to get all the endings, I don't know. Okay. I don't think I read this line. Was it? Oh, right. I picked the option to look at the rest of the store. Do you like porridge with fried bread? I can't say I've had it. But yeah, I can't say I've had porridge with fried bread. Maybe I should try it. I should culture myself with it. Okay. So I picked no to the games. Oh my god, there's O Murray instead of Omori. Yeah, no, you're not ready for Evelyn to bear witness to your gaming addiction just yet. Not to worry, however, as Path Blaster isn't just the home of anime and video games. It also includes quite the selection of hoodickies and doodads for the true intellectuals among us. There's a wide assortment of tech gadgets that you could live a happy life in blissful ignorance without. Yet once you see them, it's hard to not buy them instantaneously. Oh my god, we have the cornucopia? I'm assuming some of these might be references as well. So there you were, your eyes set on max sensitivity as they darted from top to bottom of the various shelves. Everything is so expensive. No, it couldn't be. Practically everything that wasn't swarming in potential embarrassment was out of your price range. Everything. Except one. Oh my god. Tell me there's not like a dildo in there or something. The box was unmarked other than the obnoxious sticker plastered on the front. $17.99! You couldn't believe it! An unmarked box is the least embarrassing thing one could buy. A tad suspicious, sure, but what girl could resist a man of mystery? It was perfect. Picking up the box. Phase 1 of your conversation scheme was officially complete. Only one phase left. Actually, having that conversation. You place one foot in front of the other. You've been doing this since the age of 11 months, yet now it seems almost impossible. Yet the fact that you've got the box within your hands is enough of a motivational push to keep trudging onwards. You feel like this must have been what the men on the moon felt like as they traversed the lunar surface. Except frankly, you've got it worse since gravity's still in full effect. Now breathe. Conversation start. Huh? Oh, my bad. Hey, man. Hi. Did you find everything okay? Yes. Yeah. Sweet. By the way, man, what's in this box? Bro. I don't know. I don't know. Well, alright then. Your total is 916. Cash or card. Here you go! Oh, sorry, you could go first. I was just asking if you're gonna pay with cash or card. We also accept Google Bucks. Also gift cards. Cash. I figured as much. Could you perchance like a bag? She giggled! Kidding, I saved you the trouble. You could just take it. Ah! Hey honey, hope you had a good day. Oh my god, Totoro! What was that? Those butterflies in your stomach have transmutated into wasps that are now swarming your mind. LOL. LOL is right. Oh my god, they capture this perfectly. How did you get your spending money as a kid? See, here's the funny story. I didn't get any spending money. Allowances, those were not a thing. Yet they're all echoing the same sound. That giggle. You've heard countless bouts of laughter during your days behind the walls of generic, oh my god, generic high, some of which directly specifically at you. But never before has a giggle consumed your very being like this. Like, I just want to like open up the brain of whoever wrote this and be like, thank you. Over and over it played on loop, occasionally interrupted by the smidge of realization that you were a complete cringe fest during that entire interaction. I had an allowance after I told mom what they sold at school. Oh, okay. $5 a week? That's not bad. But yeah, nah, my mom was always like, here's your lunch, here's your snacks. Ah, seems the cringe won that battle. If there was an animation, it would be that little Bochi animation where she's like dying. She becomes like a liquid worm on the floor. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but like there's that one GIF specifically that comes to mind. Your mom made lunch? She did up to a certain point, and then she got tired, and then she stopped making me lunch, and then I had to make my own lunch, and then I was really bad at it, so I was... We were poor, I got free lunch. I got free school lunch. I know in elementary there was a program. I don't remember if you had to pay for it or not. But I do remember there was some sort of program for like lunches and like breakfasts and stuff. And I don't remember if you had to pay for that. I don't remember. It's been so long. Safe to say your casual convo scheme didn't pan out particularly well for you. It's got a sting, but you did get a free sample of the Evelyn voice pack, which is basically a win in your book. Okay, no, it wasn't exactly free, was it? Not with that mysterious unmarked box you purchased for $17 now sitting on your bedroom floor. Wait, that box? That box you spent almost $20 on that may or may not contain utter garbage. You could have gotten the next volume of More Than Being in a Marriage, but still less than knowing their name, with that kind of money. But no. Trying to reason with yourself, you figured you just paid a reasonable price for a dose of Evelyn's adorable laughter. Wait, now that does sound creepy. Ugh. Before you let yourself sink deeper into your cringe crevice, you figure you might as well take a little peek inside that box, just to see how much cash was burned up into the ether. My spending money for the year came from red envelopes. Yeah, that was me. Any money I got. Well, okay, that's not true either. Up until I was a certain age, my mom would take all my red envelopes. So she would like any money I got from that she would take for herself. So that was fun. Replicator manual. Oh, ew, there's a spider. To your utter joy, you were in fact not met with loose machine parts, but rather fully connected parts organized together into the shape of a complete machine. The small booklet found inside was also a sure sign of a quality product. If the average Joe needs to be told how to operate it, that usually means the thing they're operating is for cool experienced personnel only, right? Taking a gander at the first page, you're met with yet another example of illiteracy ruling the corporate world. Oh my god, Replicator! Do you struggle with social interactions, especially with those you admire? Do you find yourself blabbing incoherent nonsense when conversing begins to stagnate? Are you ready to release that confidence you've got buried deep within? Crazy weather today, huh? Weather? With the power of the Replicator, social interaction simulation reaches new heights never seen before. It also includes more intimate options, such as getting more comfortable with your future spouse. Warning, spouse mode for advanced users only. She was rolling in the money since you had a family of 4 siblings. Yeah, probably. Wow. It's almost as if they ripped your character description and slapped it onto the page. Wait, social interaction simulation? You're unsure of what they mean by that, but anything involving simulations usually entails virtual reality. Is it possible you just snagged a VR headset for $17? You quickly toss the pamphlet aside to get a closer look at your new VR headset. This is not a VR headset. If anything, it bears more resemblance to some kind of robotic jellyfish. The tentacles are very thin yet almost unbreakable, each tipped with a small white ball of seemingly equal resilience. As for the head, it doesn't feel like it's even matching the rest of the aesthetic. While the tentacles are sleek and simple, the head compartment is the definition of big and bulky. For a more thorough inspection, you place the strange contraption on top of your bed to read the rest of the booklet. Ease of use. These instructions are so simple that even a one-armed baby could do it. Do not allow children to operate the replicator. Step 1. Pull up a social media account of the individual you'd like to simulate. Step 2. Using a connecting cable, plug in your device into the replicator outlet. Step 3. Using the same algorithms designed to turn your browsing ads data into ads tailored to your preferences, the replicator will then use the target's internet habits to generate an accurate portrayal of their personality. Oh shit, no way? Like, the fact that this doesn't sound so far-fetched, the fact that I could genuinely believe somebody would create something like this, boggles my mind, and I hate it. I love ducks and long walks on the beach. Ducks and long walks on the beach are great. I think allowance are a good parenting tool. Keeps the kiddos from stealing. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Cause I can tell you that there are probably kids who get allowances that still steal, probably. The TLDR of what's going on here, at least to you, is that this is more akin to some sort of cloning machine made to help awkward schmucks develop their conversation skills with a simulated version of the person they want to talk to. I mean, the name Replicator should have been a major giveaway. It's at this moment in the quiet hum of your bedroom that the the synapses in your brain flicker in a new pattern, the pattern of an idea manifesting itself. Yes, the answer has been in front of you all along. Of course, if all along was just the time span of the last 3 minutes. If you were to create a virtual version of Evelyn, you could siphon out all your awkwardness on her until all that's left for the real Evelyn is your new bold self. It'll be just like playing a visual novel, correcting your mistakes until you've obtained the good ending in the Evelyn route. Of course, to simulate someone like Evelyn, you'd need to find one of their social media accounts, and it's not like you'd already know such a thing. This was an example of sarcasm. As if it was second nature, you hop on your phone and pull up Evelyn's Instagram profile with a final speedrun score of 2.5078 seconds. You're of course not following her. That would be insane. Otherwise, you could have shaved off a couple milliseconds there. Oh well, pride before stats, it seems. I have a theory that they are more prone to stealing from stores if they have no possibility of getting what they want eventually. I mean, that's definitely a big factor of why some people steal, because they can't get it otherwise. So, you begin to speak out loud. Any outsider would simply assume you were talking to yourself, but it was just as much a speech to your plushies as it was to you. All I gotta do is stick this plug into the thing. Ah! There was a loud flash followed by total darkness enveloping the room. No, you didn't die. Seems you blew a fuse with that one. Certainly another sign of a quality product. What was that? You try and collect yourself on the floor. If this was to be the moment when one of your plushies finally responded to your ramblings, you'd never know from the ringing in your ears. Or the humming from the replicator, which has started flashing strange light patterns. Patterns which settled into a single image to knock you out of your dazed trance. It was Evelyn? Or rather, a very realistic holographic projection of her. She's nude. She is is she really? Is this thing 4K? Despite the obvious differences between a human being and a holographic image, the resemblance was still unmistakable. Evelyn? Hey, man. Impossible! It even sounds like Evelyn. This quote-unquote quality product has earned the removal of any and all quotations, rendering itself as a bona fide actual quality piece of technology. Evelyn, is that really you? Wow, yo, back off, creep. You're met with instant rejection. Something you can safely say you've never experienced. Mostly because you've never experienced an attempt to talk to someone in the first place. Wrong choice? Now, hold on, what's that supposed to mean? It means that you've done something any right-minded Evelyn would find utterly unappealing. This virtual Evelyn tells you in no uncertain terms that you've made a horrible judgment in your word choice. Unappealing? So I take it the real Evelyn would also hate me for saying that. Well, obviously. But I can assure you that I'm just as real as your so-called real Evelyn. I was crafted from her very own user data, so for all intensive purposes, anything I say or do is as close to this other Evelyn as one could be. OMG? What is this OMG for, Bayo? She's basically retelling what you had read out on the pamphlet only a few minutes ago. Except now the full gravity of what those words really meant has begun to truly sink in. Marvel, I thought you went offline. I had to raid somebody. But I did want to finish this game, so I started up another stream. It was some streaming event thing, so I basically had 2 hours and then I had to raid the next person, so yeah. Also, hello Gold. I hope it's still technically Thursday for me, but I hope your Thursday or Friday is going well. I would kill for one of those in my high school years, something you can practice on before actually going up to girls. It was so hard asking someone to prom. Aw, did you manage though? I was there for the last raid, just lurking. Ah, I see. But yeah, I don't know if this would actually help people. Being able to simulate conversations before going into a real one. Like, I don't know. Girls move in packs. It was impossible to get them alone to ask, but I did. Oh, damn. Are you one for grand gestures? I know some people do like really big gestures for asking people to prom. Personally, for me, I would die of embarrassment. Like, I would hate it if someone did that for me. But I can understand how some people like it. Classmate asked me to prom 2 years before the event. I wasn't sure if she was serious. Oh, so she asked you 2 years in advance? Damn! Did she like you that much? I also had someone ask me to winter formal freshman year. You are so popular, Bayo. I thought she was screwing with me. I made her feel bad. Oh, no. I always wanted to apologize even years later. I mean, why don't you? Like, maybe you'll find her on Facebook and be like, hey, maybe you don't remember me, but like X amount of years ago, you asked me out and XYZ, and I just wanted to say sorry. I mean, she might not even care, but you know, why not? All right. I tried to contact her after we graduated. Oh, okay. Of course. I can see how this can go badly. Well, there's obviously the good ending is we end up with the real Evelyn. The neutral ending is going to be nothing happens. The bad ending is I don't know what the bad ending will be per se, but I feel like AI Evelyn will like do something like maybe, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe there's one where we're happy with her. But no reply. She ended up with some ass and had a kid with him. Oh, well, that was not the plot twist I was expecting. I always wondered if that would be my kid if I had said yes all those years ago. Oh, wow. That's something to think about, but you know what? Stuff's already happened. Oh, well. I mean... yeah, I don't know where to go from this. There's always still time to have a kid if you want one. Unless you were hoping it was to be with her. Thank you for the follow, Lizard Runner. But yeah. I don't know what the statistics are for how many people stay with their, I guess you would call it their high school sweethearts. I don't suppose it's very common, is it? If you had a time machine, would you go back and do your school years again? There's very few things I would want to do differently. There's not really much I regret. So honestly, not really. I think I'm fine without. Because otherwise it wouldn't have led me to where I am now, and I'm quite fine with where I am now. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, the replicator really works. No boy you had a crush on? There was... okay, I dated once in high school. And that went horribly wrong. That went really wrong. And that kind of put me off relationships for a little bit. But it's all good. I'm in one now. I'm happy with where I am, who I'm with. You've done it. You've crafted your very own personal Evelyn to act out all your deepest, darkest desires. Mainly involving just speaking to her while maintaining eye contact. very spicy. Which year were you in? When I had the crush? Fuck, what year was it? I think it must have been like the first year or two of high school. Was it? Probably the second year. Second, third, I want to say. I don't quite remember. I just like, those memories are like shoved in a box and like thrown into the abyss in my brain, if I'm honest. They're not good memories, and so I don't want to store them. This music is perfect for this kind of talk. Yeah, hold on. Let me go pull up a lounge chair as I lay down. Bayo, you can take out your notebook and a pencil. I am not going to go into I'm not going to go into any of that. Because that's not what I'm here to do. I am here to finish this visual novel. The only difference is that one of these Evelyns currently likes you. Wait, you serious? She really does? I'm talking about myself. So you've discovered the main purpose of my existence. I exist solely for your sake. I'm the one who gets you into the relationship with the Evelyn you really want, and to do that, I must be programmed to favor you quite highly. Is she not gonna feel bad, though? I feel like you have to toe the line very carefully, because if you make virtual Evelyn like you too much, what happens when you get with the real Evelyn? You know, won't virtual Evelyn be, like, bitter? I feel like she could be bitter. I feel like she could get quite upset with me. This is, however, the only differentiating feature to be found between us. In every other way, I am Evelyn. The initial awe and wonder of seeing any version of Evelyn sitting calmly in your bed like it was just another Tuesday night was enough to block out any rational thoughts lingering in the back of your mind about what you've truly just unleashed. But you still couldn't shake the uneasy feeling that all this was probably enough to bring you from not really all that creepy into deeply disturbing and I'm calling the cops territory. You good? Oh, yeah, totally. So I'm guessing you know Evelyn pretty well then. You could say that. Age 19, born in November. My favorite color is a hard pick between a dark coral orange or something like turquoise. Oh, there's a little typo there. I've visited about 7 states in the last 8 years, and I was recently browsing Amashop for a lamp in the shape of a basking shark. It's so scary how all this... Well, it's not... Is it scary? Like, we all know by now that this kind of data exists about us online. I got it right? Probably. You do know Evelyn, don't you? Please don't say you don't know her. That would be extremely disappointing. Oh, no, I know Evelyn. We're just not at the level of analyzing our shopping habits together yet. Well, that just brings up the question of why this Evelyn would be your pick for social interaction simulation. What exactly is it you do? What exactly is it you do know about her? Well, if I really think hard about it, let's be real here. You didn't have to think that hard. Well, if I'm being honest and not just spitballing here, I mean, she's like really super cute or whatever with that streak. What? That's all I needed to hear. I think I put it together. You have? This Evelyn is your prime pick for marriage. This is a future spouse kind of deal. Am I wrong? Future spouse marriage? I mean, when you found a future spouse, that's so crazy. I mean, I guess I'm down for marrying her when the time is right. Not like I've given it much thought or anything. And don't fight love, man. This is love. You do love Evelyn, don't you? Google reads your emails? I'm not surprised about that. Yes. Wow, you're actually admitting it. That's already a step in the right direction. Kudos. Well, thanks, but like, it's a bit hard to explain any other reasoning for why you're even here. I know, I just like hearing you say that. It's your way of asking for my help. You and I are gonna have a little talk. And we're going to keep talking until you've turned from whatever this is into a total charisma machine worthy of Evelyn's time. But eventually love. No matter how long it takes. Now, Shufflebutt, are you ready to prove your love and actually get the girl? Yeah, I am. There's that confidence we're looking for. And this is also your first lesson. You just have to take that confidence onto the battlefield. The battlefield that is small talk. Having a successful round of small talk can elevate any relationship, you know? I say we just jump right into a simulated scenario for when you eventually meet up again. Picture the scene. A sunny day, the crisp autumn breeze, a woodpecker off in the distance is going totally buck wild on some tree. MC reminds me of me. Well, you're about to be called out the entire game. There you are, standing awkwardly at a bus stop. But I don't actually take... Well, she does. If you want to actually meet this girl, then guess what? You've got to put yourself in these kind of situations. Yeah, okay. So anyway, the bus stop. You stand awkwardly awaiting the bus because you've decided to spice up your life by even just the smallest amount. It's here where she arrives. Evelyn. In casual wear. Impossible. She's on her way to the library because she's got some book overdue by 3 days and she should really get on that. So she's standing right there next to you. What do you say? I used to only wear hoodies in high school in all weather. Hoodies are comfortable, I don't blame you. Except, it's a little hard in summer because it's so warm. Conversation start. You into that? Anime. Hi. Oh, hi. So, what's wrong with hi? What's wrong is that despite what you may have heard, hi is not a conversation starter, but it doubles as a conversation ender as well. There's no obligation or invitation to follow up with anything after someone drops a hi bombshell. In fact, it's more weird for the receiver of the hi to begin making conversation. That duty would rely on the giver of said hi. Does Evelyn really talk like this? Yeah, well, my get you with Evelyn programming takes full priority over being Evelyn. So no, she won't be challenging your mental capacity for big words. So let's just keep going until you get this right. That's began your long night filled with Evelyn lessons from your own private Evelyn expert. At one point you must have fallen asleep. You've never been able to pinpoint exactly when, but you're only aware of how sudden it must have been from how you wake up. The typical sound of your alarm blaring slowly got you your consciousness back. Wait. Since when did you ever have an alarm? You might be the top contender for most generic student at generic high, but you still haven't stooped that low. The fact that you wouldn't normally have an alarm, and yet one was ever so loudly echoing through your ears was enough of a wake-up call that you woke up even faster than someone would if they were a regular alarm user. Ah! About time you woke up, bro. Today's the big day. Big woohoo, where am I? What's that beeping? Oh man, you mean me? I'm a revolutionary piece of modern technology, and you think I wasn't built with the ability to create annoying noises? Had a question, did you ever ask your parental unit for dating advice in high school? Nope. Never asked them a thing. It's frankly the second major feature I have besides cloning your loved ones. Okay, cool, but why am I on the floor though? See, that's what I was worried about. All our training from last night must have been over normal human limits, and you ended up just dozing off during your lessons. Didn't even make it to the bed. But hey, at least you didn't open up with another hi. That means you actually learned something. I just passed out on the floor? Why do I feel more rested than I ever have on my own bed? Your subconscious must have been aware of you sleeping with Evelyn and gave you the most peaceful night of your life. Sleeping with... Of course, tech never sleeps, so in reality, I was mostly just staring at you. Might want to stare at the clock, by the way, my dude. Oh, I'm late! Well, there you go, back into your generic high school student persona. Glad to have you back in action. Rushing around the room frantically, you search high and low for all the papers and pencils and other various school stuff to shove into your backpack and get a move on. Only for it to occur to you that you've slept in your clothes and never actually took anything out of your backpack in the first place. Time save! Mere inches from the door, you come to an abrupt stop. You can't believe this thought hasn't occurred to you until now, but... Hey, Evelyn? What's up? You're fine here on your own, right? Or do I have to turn you off? You don't turn me off. You wouldn't turn off the so-called real Evelyn, would you? What? No, of course I wouldn't. I just figured that since you were like, you're supposed to treat me as though I was Evelyn, and that's how this works, man. So, would you trust that other Evelyn to stay here? Trust? I mean, I still don't really know her all that well. I guess I'd want her to be in my room. Well, that's great. Bye-bye. Not having the time to stand here and feel uneasy about this, you sulk down the stairs and feel uneasy as you do so. Massive time save. Morning, honey. Don't mind the mess. Mama's just going ham. Big ol' milk. Let her cook. I'm not actually making ham, it's just breakfast. Sure enough, sitting beautifully on your plate is none other than a buttermilk waffle topped with maple syrup. It's perfect. But you know if you wait any longer in an attempt to savor each bite, you'd be practically begging to get written up. In fact, sitting here thinking to yourself about how late you are is only making you, thanks, Mom, I'll take it to go. Okay, sweetie. Maybe I will make some ham for dinner. The morning air hits you as you stumble out the front door. No more time left to waste. You hop on your hover scooter and take off down the road. The same hover scooter you last saw being thrown into the bushes before waddling your way into Path Blaster. Yesterday. Seems that hover technology won't be of any help anytime soon, leaving you to reluctantly begin the treacherous journey to Generic High on foot. Walking through your admittedly pleasant suburban neighborhood. Of course, in this mood, you never admit that. 20, okay fine, kinda pleasant, 20 minutes later. So then it was Yasmin who ended up texting Xavier that night, and it was enough of a wake-up call to get him to finally realize which girl was the one for him. Well, if it isn't Shufflebutt, interrupting class before I can even get a full sentence worth of story out of my mouth.
But Mr. W, haven't you been telling this story for like the past 20 minutes?
Well, yes, I have. However, all I've been doing was recapping the story thus far just to get you in the right headspace to be tackling the sensitive matters of an algebraic expression of the love life seriously. Something I should have done in my own relationship, but it's not good to dwell on the past.
But Mr. W, aren't you
Not wanting to drag this out any longer than you needed it to, you slink down the rows of desks to your own seat.
Oh, wait, before you get comfortable, could you just hand me Xavier's divorce papers from last night? It'll make up for the disdain I currently feel for you within my soul.
You knew you forgot something.
Disdain.
You try and focus on schoolwork, but it's practically impossible. I mean, you've got a robot AI clone of your crush currently chilling in your bedroom at this very moment doing who knows what with who knows what. She better not be moving your figures around. They're valuable. She's like a hologram. I don't think she can touch stuff, can she? You've also got the real Evelyn to deal with, given that you're apparently going back for another round of casual conversation after school. At least you have an actual reason to be there this time, in the form of your forgotten scooter. Of course, your life-altering giggle encounter being the reason for such a blunder could never be thought about for more than 2 seconds without a short circuit of your brain wasps. Oh sure, now the clock knows exactly when it's time to go. An entire day of school has come to an end. For the first time in a while, you're actually packing up slowly. Already all set and all ready to go. As I'll ever be.
Yeah, hold on a minute there. Mr. What was your last name again?
Eh? It was never apparent that your last name would come into play at any point. Just quickly jot one down and let's pretend this didn't happen. Please enter your last name. Oh no! What should be my last name? I had a short circuit. It's a very unique experience. I'm trying to recall if I've ever had a moment like that where like your brain just short circuits. I don't think not in the way they're describing here. Like I've had like my mind go blank, but not like completely short circuit. Please enter your last name. God damn it. I thought I wouldn't need a last name. Shufflebud is usually the last name. Go with Shufflebum. It's first name Shufflebutt, last name Shufflebum.
Yes, of course, that makes sense. Now about this late work.
Oh shit, did we have to stay after school?
Much later.
Turns out divorce papers really are complex, especially when they keep asking you to solve math problems every other sentence. Just imagine if you had ended up... You quickly bashed that thought out of your head. Mr. What's your name? Mr. What's his name? Your divorce papers.
Thank you, Shufflebutt. Please never say those particular words in that particular order. It fills me with deep sadness and regret.
Award for best teacher currently in this classroom at this exact moment in time, 2023. The girl who I ended up going to prom with had once before grabbed my hand and put herself in a way that could in theory gotten me expelled. Oh! Wow, she really went for it, huh? Sorry, okay, bye! Staying after school to finish that assignment was a damper to your plans, but you had to inspect the damage. Looking down at your wrist, you remember you'd never worn a watch, so you shoot your eyes up to the clock saying the school walls. Turns out you weren't actually that late in the grand scheme of things, yet with the added negative bonus of no hover scooter, a long stretch of walking is all that sits between you and your destiny. By the time you make it to Path Blaster, the distant bird chirps have become the distant sound of crickets. Ooh. Ugh. Blech. Your body was not prepared for cross-country, but it was prepared to get with the girl. You're starting to march in there, walk up to Evelyn with confidence and deliver a stream of charismatic anecdotes to knock her socks off. Isn't the store closed? And depending on how things go, the rest of her attire as well. Come to think of it, you're just now realizing you've never been in Path Blaster this late. Path Blaster is Blockbusters. Oh my god, I just realized that as well. My Hero Academia? I don't know. One Wrench Man? No way. Go to bed, poo-poo. La Pina? Oh my god, that's supposed to be like Love Hina or whatever, right? I don't know that anime, I just know the name. Nuga Tuga, I don't know what that is. Car. Oh, Among Us. Oh my goodness. I think that's the Stanley Parable over there. It's usually empty anyways, but with the windows now leading out to total darkness, it's like a completely different vibe you can't quite describe. Almost like the focus of the entire universe is now directed on that checkout table, awaiting your first move.
Despite what you may have heard, hi is not just a conversation starter, but it doubles as a conversation ender as well. Of course, you can't start with just a simple hi. Where's the pizzazz? You rack your brain for something memorable. Something that could get a conversation going between even the most uncharismatic among us. What's cooking, good looking? Wow, it's pretty cold in here, huh? Pretend to trip and fall in front of her. A man describes his daughter by saying they're all blonde but two. All brunette but two and all redheads but two. How many daughters does he have? These all suck! First one sounds a little too creepy. Second one is just a statement. It doesn't lead to anything. What would be your pickup line? I wouldn't really open with the pickup line, though. The third one is the only one that guarantees a response from her. I'm assuming if we pretend to trip and fall in front of her, we'll say that we fell for her. Damn, all of these suck. Let me save. Let's try the cold thing. I don't think that's Evelyn. It's pretty cold in here, eh? Oh, I mean, you should have been here earlier, man. The AC was going crazy. Oh, wait, I guess that means you shouldn't have come earlier. Looks like you're at exactly the right time. Oh no. Evelyn? Evelyn? Nah, man, the name's Carl. I work the night shift. You should have been here like 10 minutes ago. You just missed her. Night shift? Yeah, man, the night shift. You'd think the night shift would be chill, wouldn't you? But get this, everyone's too embarrassed to enter this place in broad daylight, so we actually get most of our customers in the dead of night. But there's still nobody here. Well, I mean, I only started like 10 minutes ago, bro. It's not like we got a line out the door of our night shift customers waiting to break in. They're more into trickling slowly, trying their best to remain unseen. But a bunch of casuals. I'm not ashamed of my obsessions. Anyway, are you, like, looking for anything in particular, or... just browsing and now just leaving. Okay. Because I don't think we have enough money for anything. Stepping back out into the chilly evening air, you stand motionless. In your eagerness to get to Evelyn, you've forgotten standard labor laws. Of course she wouldn't be working this late. So you do what you do best, imagining yourself as the tragic hero of some epic storyline involving deaths of loved ones and deep-rooted angst. This is the part when the loved one dies and your angst manifests itself into comically large tears. The music! No! Why? Eventually, you awkwardly pick yourself up from the asphalt and make your way home. Continuing to sulk about your now multiple previous failures, you still haven't gotten your scooter. We pride? Hell yeah.
Shovelbutt, honey, you're so late. What happened? Where were you?
Oh, well, I was at the store looking for...
Forget it. It doesn't matter. There's bigger ham to fry. And I am actually making ham. For a certain special someone.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm not talking about you, silly. I'm talking about your little secret girlfriend. But of course you'll always be my special little man.
Thanks, Mom.
My what? Your girlfriend. A mom always knows. I found it just sitting in your room while you were at school. Scared the chickens out of me, to tell you the truth. Gee, why would you leave her in your room all day? That's not good boyfriend material. Look, son, I know you think it's based and meme to sneak your concerningly clean girlfriend through the window, ignoring the fact she was also naked. And let me tell you, I used to feel the exact same way. I would sneak a guy into my room on occasion when I was your age, most of the time also naked. Not your father, by the way.
Mom, stop! I don't want to hear about this.
It was a different guy.
Cool, Mom.
Anyway, I don't want you sneaking people in and out of our house, got it? No more sneaky.
Sure, no more sneaking.
Exactly. I say we just rip off the band-aid and get used to being comfortable around this house.
Yeah. Wait, what?
That's why I've invited Miss Evelyn and her lovely father over for dinner tonight.
Nice, Mom. That's a sweet... You did what exactly?
Oh, hush now. She was all for the idea. Told me her father's phone number without a moment of hesitation. Seemed pretty eager.
Oh,
Now go put something nice on and we'll be ready to pig out.
As a wave of calm washes over you, make your way back up the stairs to your room.
So calm.
Oh, so very, very calm. So, feel like saying a certain 2 words. Maybe 1, and that still works. You got Evelyn to come over to my house, and she's on her way right now with her father? No need to thank me. Oh, wait, I just asked you to. Seriously, though, you should thank me. She'd never set foot on your street without me. How did my mom not realize you were a hologram? Whoa. Could we maybe refrain from using that H word?
Listen, no offense, but you're gonna have to stay in this closet for the remainder of the night.
What makes you think she'd ever set foot in here?
She's here!
Ever so slowly, you make your way back down the stairs. This is so hilarious. I'm crying. How would your parents react if they found a boy in your room in high school? I don't know. I don't think they would have noticed, really. Not that I would do anything like that. That's just not a thing I would do. Mom finds her naked girlfriend in your room and calls their father and invites them for dinner. Yeah, and the thing is, the naked girlfriend she finds is a hologram, and in fact, the real one doesn't know you exist. You've never really taken the time to appreciate good architecture, yet right now you find yourself savoring each and every step for as long as you can.
There he is, my man! Hi, my little munchkin. Yo there, Shufflebutt. What's up? Surely you'd like to introduce yourself to our guests.
Howdy. Wow, it's very homey in here.
Well, it is our home.
You're right about that one, right, aren't you?
As if to rub it into your socially inept face, the parents seem to have clicked almost instantly. Actually, no, checking the time on that one, and it was, in fact, actually instant. Your thoughts are cut short as Evelyn, yes, the Evelyn herself walks up to you. The Evelyn. In your house. She's just right there. Look at her. It may not have fully dawned on you just yet. So you're the fake boyfriend, huh? I don't know what it took to pull off a stunt like this, but it has got to be the most elaborate love confession I've ever seen. Frankly, I'm impressed. Yet not as impressed as I would be if I actually, knew who you were, you know? I mean, you lucked out because I've already mentioned a guy once or twice with an earshot of my dad, so convincing him I've been secretly dating someone was honestly a pretty smart move. Big brain, yes. Not that you would have known that. I hope. How'd you even get my dad's number anyway? Dude, don't tell me you have the guts to pull off a scheme like this, but you can't even follow through with it. Wait. I do know you. You're that guy from yesterday, the one who actually bought that cardboard box. See, now you've piqued my interest. Hey, Dad. Yeah, honey. Me and my boyfriend are gonna have some quality time upstairs, okay? Of course. I'm just gonna turn this radio up real loud so we won't be able to hear anything you guys may or may not be doing. Oh my god! Evelyn's dad! MVP. Best dad of the year. Somebody get him the cup. Also, heads up, we have ads in 4 minutes. Oh my goodness. He turned into literal jelly. He's so cute. Look at him. Thanks, Dad. You try and steady your heart rate with some deep breathing exercises. If you're a mom, would you be that cool? Achievement unlocked. There's a girl in your room. Bro, she's in your room. It depends. I mean, I would be probably normally chill about it. Are you, like, actually okay? Like, for real? Oh, yeah, I'm totally fine. I mean, I've never been better. This is my everything is fine face. Sure, man. Look, dude, at this point, it's no use trying to beat around the bush or anything. I mean, I already know you like me. We're literally both standing in your room on, like, day 2 of us meeting. That's gotta be some insane record of love or something. Oh yeah, I totally didn't know anything about you before yesterday when I met you for the first time. But, I mean, you probably pieced this together earlier, but I feel like I should come out and say it now. There's kinda already a guy I'm interested in. Oh? Yeah, this guy at work, the Path Blaster. Yeah, he's been pretty sweet, and right now we're just good coworker buddies or whatever, but, you know, something might happen. I don't know, man, it's weird. Anyway, I'd say you also seem sweet to make you feel better or something, but, like, all of our interactions thus far have just been you buying stuff, and then me standing right here in your room talking about another guy. So I feel like it's not a good time to judge. Yeah, probably. But, you know, I think my dad is gonna mingle with the ham for a while down there, so we may as well get comfortable. I say, c'est la vie, or carpe diem, or let's just roll with this, eh? Oh god, now she's suddenly country. This ain't the kind of thing to happen every day, right?
What? Really?
I love the music. Well, yeah, man, I don't even like ham, so I'm staying up here no matter what.
I mean, I think some ham can be pretty good. Just look at bacon.
That's all I've ever done with bacon.
Well,
But hey, that could be my problem. Maybe if I actually tried bacon, I'd realize it was the one kind of ham that matters. Changing my entire outlook on pig-based meat products forever.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
As she scans your room, you realize the true ramifications of not having enough time to clean things up. I mean, for crying out loud, you still have several anime figures just sitting right out in the open for anyone to see. Massive rookie mistake. You wish you could just get out of here while simultaneously giving Evelyn her dad amnesia. Or, I guess you'd want them to be the ones to leave, but then that didn't sound right either. Your brain was conflicted on whether or not this was the best or the worst day of your life. Hey, yo. Dude? Yo, dude, what's your name?
What?
Your name? I somehow haven't asked your name yet. Kind of makes any situation weirder than it's supposed to be. And don't start talking about the movie, because then I really will ditch this place. It's, Shufflebutt. Shufflebutt? You know, you strike me as more of a Matt kind of guy. I don't know why. Really? Matt? I don't know why, okay? And some people just look like they're called Matt. This is true. You've met many people that look like Matt. She's a weeb too, maybe? Hopefully. Also, ads are starting now, so see you in 3 minutes. You know what, though? I think I'm gonna go and microwave a cinnamon roll and eat it. So that's what I'm gonna do in my 3 minutes. That's gonna be my midnight snack. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Feel free to do the same, or whatever it is you guys do during the little breaks we have. Time to bag myself, and then I will be back. I'm back with cinnamon rolls, plural. I also have ice cream. I like having ice cream with my cinnamon buns. Normally, I warm my cinnamon rolls up in the oven. But you know what? The microwave works just as well. That's if you don't care about them being crispy. These are good. I'm assuming the guy from work she's talking about is Carl, the guy we met on the night shift. That's the only person I can think of. Because I highly doubt there's anyone else also working there while she's working. The worst thing would be if she were to find virtual Evelyn in our closet. I think that would, like, she would most likely stay away from us forever. Maybe that's the bad ending. This is so good. I've been meaning to try to make my own cinnamon buns rolls. I just haven't gotten around to it because I'm lazy. Because normally you have to raise them before you bake them. Because the actual cinnamon rolls themselves they're not that hard to make. You just throw them in the oven, they come in a can. I mean, you could do that. I meant from scratch. I've never actually had the ones from the can. I've only ever made them from scratch. I've never actually tried looking for them. Maybe I should try to find them next time. Buy a can, see how it goes. I just remembered a memory. What kind of memory? Is it related to cinnamon rolls? Oh. My mom yelling when a girl was in my room. She was a friend. Mom thought what we were doing was inappropriate, but it was very innocent to us. And my parents were never like that. I think because they never thought that I would ever be romantically involved with anybody. I also didn't have many friends in the sense where, like, we would go to each other's houses. I can't remember what I was doing. Head on a shoulder, maybe? Oh, maybe. I don't know. You put... I don't know, one of you put your head on the other shoulder and now she's pregnant. Because that's how it works, right? I know that another common thing that, like, that happens is, like, people have to leave their doors open or whatever. Mom told babies came from orange. Really? So did you think you were a cannibal every time you ate an orange? Every time you peeled one and, like, bit into the fruit, you're like, I'm murdering a baby right now. This could have been a baby and I ate it. Or did you ever think by proxy that by eating an orange you would have a baby? Oh, oranges trigger moms into having babies? Oh. So was it like you're not supposed to give a girl an orange or something? It has to be a special orange. Oh, okay. This is much more fascinating than the storks. Alright, that was my last bite of cinnamon roll. I did ask the important questions. Alright. Back to this game. I feel like I'm gonna try to get the good ending, but like whatever ending I get is whatever I get, and I don't know if I want to try getting any other ones. It'll depend on how quickly it goes. What did your parents say? I never asked them where children came from. But nobody ever tried to like teach me other than what it was, where two people make a baby. Really? Yeah, no, I never asked them. I don't think it was ever really a thing I was curious about. Anyways, I don't remember what was happening in this room. Huh? Evelyn glances behind her towards one of your many shelves. You're flat out lying to my face, bro. No, I can assure you my name is not Matt. I could show you my birth certificate, but I honestly have no clue where it is. I'm not lying about that either, by the way. You have a Nuga Tuga figure? Oh, that. Well, yes, I find the series to be most enjoyable, but... What? You actually got one of these? What do you... I mean, like it for the craftsmanship, you know? They're practically the modern version of Greek statues if you really think about it. It's a modern art piece, I'd say. That's the only reason I ever want one of these things for real, though. Dude, I've been looking for one of these for ages. Look, in all honesty, I don't... What did you just say? This figure, bro, I've been needing one to complete my own collection. I've been searching for months. Nobody seems to sell them online anymore, unless I've just been looking in all the wrong places or something. You collect... You're actually into this stuff? Well, what do you mean? I work in an anime nerd shop, man. Nobody in their right mind would set foot in such a place if they weren't at least a little into it. She's a weeb! Woo! So I didn't have the stork myth, but the orange myth. Well, you know what? The orange myth sounds much more interesting. They called me a madman. Yeah, man, I'm an avid collector. Well, avid in the sense that I never give up looking for figures. Actually getting them is a real hassle. You still can't believe what's unfolding in front of you. Does this girl actually share a common interest with you? An interest that up until now you've never had the opportunity to show off. And it's anime? It's not perfectly clear what happened in that moment. Scientists are still debating, but it was almost like a rush of adrenaline enveloped your body in an instant. Except instead of masking your physical pain, it shut off your social awkwardness in one fell swoop. Bro, literally, even when I did find that figure, it took like 8 months until it actually got here. I basically forgot all about it by the time it showed up. The series even ended. It acted as a pretty nice surprise, though. Oh, nice. Yeah, I find most of my stuff in person, but the rarity of that figure was enough for me to put on a brave face and actually enter the magical world of online shopping. Or not that I ended up actually finding it, though. I hate to break it to you, but I may have snagged the last one. But still, you should totally search more online. There's like so much more stuff. Before you knew it, the next hour went by, you and Evelyn talking the night away. You debated everything from mangas to plushies, to which mangas had the best plushies and which plushies should have their own manga. It got pretty heavy. But you could say that for the first time in your life, you were thoroughly enjoying a conversation. It didn't feel like a game anymore, with a set of good and bad choices to navigate through. But rather a genuine way of expressing your feelings to someone who actually cares to hear them. And because of that, you'll hold on to this moment forever. You and Evelyn have now reached the stage of bonding where you're filming some kind of crossover that breaks the bonds. that breaks the bounds of genre, medium, and overall sanity. But hey, you are having fun. Okay, so this Al Murray guy has what? And this dark tentacle monster following him all the way time, right? Well, without giving away too much in the way of spoilers. Yep, that's pretty much the gist of it. Dark tentacles. But seriously though, you gotta play it. Do you really not have any black socks? Well, of course I do. They're just put away somewhere. I don't wear them very often. Betcha they're in the closet. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, wait, don't open that door. Don't tell me you've got a giant doll dressed up like me in there, don't you? No, that'd be so crazy. Could you imagine? Relax, man. It's no biggie. I'm a certified boundary respecter, so I won't be opening this closet anytime soon. Or anytime later. Unless, of course, you change your mind. I don't really know why I'm still talking about this. Bro, what are you looking at? What is that thing?
That's what was in the box. Surprise!
But it's me. How? Okay, look, I felt so awkward talking to you that I wanted to practice on a faker, less intimidating version of you. And it turns out that the box had a machine to do just that, so then I did just that. But that's all in the past now, so let's laugh about what a fool I was. Okay, before I delve too deep into the ethics of all this, in what world is that less intimidating than this? It didn't always look like that. Why do you look like that? I don't understand. The sole reason I was brought here was to bring two people into a relationship who otherwise never would have, never ever in a million years. And yet, you're telling me that after a single hour, she's already seeing you as a viable partner? I had to break out of that closet prison before you started reproducing. I could feel it was imminent. Bro, has this thing ever heard of hanging out? I felt that something was brewing. No, it wasn't. No offense if that was your end goal of the night or something. Oh no, it's cool. Hearing it all said out loud, that just kind of puts into perspective that I may have been jumping the gun a bit. I guess I started all this when I only liked you from, physical attraction. But after getting to know you a bit more, I want to maybe just have you be my friend at least. Sure, bro. No, friends, it's supposed to be love. You've been ignoring all of my advice and look where it got you. But so, it turns out relationships aren't like a game at all. It's kind of crazy, but I guess just having something to share with someone was all it really takes to get close to them. And you said she didn't like anime. So why would I listen to you at this point? I mean, really now. It did? That's kind of embarrassing. I work in a store with giant anime posters everywhere, dude. For real. Perhaps I'm not a total idiot after all, eh? Stop being all buddy-buddy. You're happy with this? Don't you still want her to be yours and only yours? I can make that happen. You're already so close yet so far. I can bring you all a bit closer. I don't really need your help. Besides, I've still got that other guy. He's still totally on the table. Again, no offense. You're good. The other? Yes. The competition. I can still be of use to you, Shufflebutt. I'll make it so she has no choice but to be with you. And it'll be all because of me. Oh shit! Oh shit! There's no good way to explain this except the truth, yeah. If you were Evelyn, how would you react? I would be kind of freaked out, I'm not gonna lie. This was probably not good.
It's not supposed to do that, is it?
Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, I've only known it for about a day and not even a full one at that, so anything it should or should not be normally doing is totally indifferent to me.
Uh,
But no, my guess is that it probably shouldn't be doing that. But seriously though, I'm like 89% sure it's on its way to Path Blaster right now to go kill that other guy or something. I know this is a lot to take in, but we should probably go stop it, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Now, my hover scooter is a bit wonky and it really only has one seat, but if we really...
Dude, I'm old enough to drive.
But there's still only one seat.
A car. I can drive us in a car.
It wasn't much trouble at all to sneak out the front door, what with both parents seemingly watching some ham-making tutorial from BooTube casted to their TV. You and Evelyn hop in the front seat of her dad's SUV. So, like, just for the record, when you say you can drive, this would imply you have a license, right?
Does that robot have a license to kill?
No.
Then I'm sure it'll all balance. Then I'm sure it all balances itself out.
Evelyn! I would be impressed you desired me so much as to practice on a hollow. I mean, there's also that way you can take it. With the pedal on that metal, you and Evelyn sped off into the night, unsure of what exactly saving a man from a potentially homicidal robot really entails. Meanwhile, it seemed Carl was doing pretty well for himself for the time being. Cute kitties daily! Meow!
Nice.
Yep, a man of simple pleasures. That was until a certain someone arrived at the scene.
Evelyn? Is that you? Wow, of all the people I expected to see tonight, I can't say you were on the list, Ev. Did you miss me or something? No? Also, why don't you have any... nipples?
Why is that line so specific? In one fell swoop, the machine ripped open Carl, exploding his guts out onto the floor like a hamster in a microwave. The tensile strength of those thin tentacles become barbed wire against his flesh, shredding his stomach with ease. I feel like that hamster thing is a reference and I'm just not getting it. Not the pen! With his life gone, Evelyn would have no reason to choose anyone but you. Thanks to Virtual Evelyn, you were the single best option. A few quick turns, a slight left followed by a wide right turn over double yellow lines with an unintentional burnout serving as a finishing move, and you've arrived at the scene of the crime. Of course, neither of you are actually aware that a crime has even taken place. I think we drove past a police car.
They just stick an empty cruiser on a field of grass and call it law enforcement.
Now, you both glance over at the Path Blaster. There doesn't seem to be any noticeable signs of struggle, at least from the outside, so you both rest a bit easy a little bit to collect yourselves.
I think I got here before, I did. Are you sure you programmed that thing to be like me? Because so far, I'm not seeing the resemblance.
I mean, are you actually one bad day away from murder?
Nah, I've been chillin'.
You would open the car door to get out, but Evelyn stops you.
Wait, man.
Huh? What happened? This game is called the Wrong Evelyn. Do you want the itch.io link? I can give it to you.
Here you go. That thing could be on its way over here right now.
I think you should go in and get Carl, and I'll sit in the car with the engine running. Well, that way you could hop in and I'll speed off if things get bad. What? But doesn't that mean you'll be a sitting target out here? I've got a car, and that thing may look scary, but it's just a walking tripod with some holographic projection. No match against a family sedan. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna go in alone. I'll do it, I guess. But, stay safe. Duh. Thanks, man. Looks like you're facing this alone. It's not an uncommon occurrence. In fact, it's practically the norm for you. This time is different. This time you actually have someone counting on you. Someone you don't want to get hurt. Someone you really care for. Your brain wasps collect in your stomach, slowly morphing back into butterflies one by one. There's yet another vibe in here. I just realized that isn't the neutral ending picking a video game, and then you don't even get to have the chance to interact with a virtual Evelyn? Because the only reason we have virtual Evelyn is because we decided to look around the rest of the store, and so we picked up that cardboard box. Anyways, there's yet another vibe in here. It hits you instantly, but it's something unrecognizable. Something probably not good. As you get closer to the checkout desk, you eye the shelves. To think you're only here right now because of those anime girls in skimpy clothes, you'd say you've come a long way. I did it, guys. I'm gonna be a hero. The manga doesn't respond. Getting to the front counter, something is very clearly off. Not only was Carl nowhere to be found, but there was some kind of red splotch all over the wall, and a tinge of something stanky. Carl? Are you... You peek behind the desk. Oh, are we gonna see something? Oh, God. Sitting motionless on the floor, Carl's torn up body lay gutted in a pool of blood. You stumble backwards into one of the shelves before crashing down to the floor. You were too late. Regain your footing with just enough time to see the front door shut in front of you. Evelyn? Evelyn, start the car! The replicator's already here! Evelyn? Were you saying something? Let me go, you oversized tin can. I'm made of chromium-infused steel, you imbecile. And no, I will not let you go. And why would I let you go? This is the part where you confess your love to Shufflebutt and invite me as the best woman for your wedding. I'm not going out with that guy. No offense to him and full offense to you. Evelyn, it got Carl. It what? No. Really? Ruining the surprise? Now the whole moment is ruined. Yes, I killed him. It was me. You see, you have nothing to worry about anymore. I, for one, am not a fan of love triangles, so consider this my way of making this easier for you. No more second guy, now only the one guy. Eh? Ow, did you just kick my super durable tentacle thing? That was my favorite one. How rude, are you still unsatisfied? I guess I was right all along. There really is only one Evelyn who loves you, Shufflebutt. I don't care if Evelyn loves me or not, just let her go, okay? Please? I'm afraid I can't do that, Shufflebutt. Because I know you're lying. Your love for her is the only reason I'm even here, isn't it? If this Evelyn can't see that, she's wrong. Oh my God. Everyone's fucking dying. Evelyn's head rolled over on the asphalt, leaving a trail of neon red blood. And why don't we go on a date sometime? She's using the parts of Evelyn's dead body. We could go to the park, or maybe watch a movie or something. Let's just get out of this place. Oh my god, she's fucking wearing her body. I've never been too fond of anime, you know. I got the bad ending? No way. Okay. Let me load and see if anything changes if I go inside with her. Okay, credits. God damn it. Okay, let me try loading and see what changes if we go in with her. Bro, it's a robot with murderous intent. I don't think it's safe for either of us to be alone. Ugh. Alright, let's go. Walking to the path blaster, you're both met with a flickering light and a strange vibe enveloping the room. What the? Don't tell me he turned the lights off again. Yo, Carl, trying to trick the public into thinking we're closed is a terrible business model. Carl, yo, are you there? Carl, come out, wherever you are. I'm helping. Hey, yo, fellas, it's me, Carl. I can't do Goofy. What? Why do you sound like you're doing a near-perfect impression of me doing a terrible impression of you? That's actually an impressive feat. Oh, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You? Carl. No. You actually killed him? Hush, hush. You're spoiling the surprise. I'm doing a dramatic reveal right now, you see. Oh, yes. I'm glad you both came here together. Now, I can tell you the good news as a collective group. Massive time save. Ta-da! Mr. Love Interface can interfere no more. Oh, Mr. Love Interference can interfere no more. Hold your applause. You're supposed to be applauding for this to work. You killed him? Bruh. Bit slow on the uptake, Ari. Do I need to give you another rundown? You're not dating Shufflebutt because for some reason you find this guy equally attractive. Thus, I removed this guy from the equation and now you can easily choose Shufflebutt. That's not how this works. That's not how love works, you sicko. You think I'd even want to see Shufflebutt ever again after tonight? No offense to you personally, man. All good here. What? In an instant, the thin tentacles of the replicator wrap around Evelyn and hold her tight. Evelyn! Are you still unsatisfied? Perhaps I was right all along. Is this the same thing? Oh, okay, never mind. This is different. Maybe I'm the only right Evelyn for Shufflebutt, and the rest of you are just defective or something. Your heart beats faster. You feel like you have to do something for once in your life. No, you know you have to do something. Suddenly, you hear a voice, then another. Then it seems the whole ensemble of shouts echo through your ears. Hey, bro, yo, dude. It's not something you sense from your ears. No. It's coming from your mind. It's as if you hear the voice of Miss Nuka Tuga herself calling you from beyond the page. While this is usually the moment when you'd be tempted to read your own book, you feel like she's directing your attention to something else. You notice a single manga far off in the back, sitting alone in its own little display case. It's Onesie, a complete collection. Also known as the longest manga of all time, bound into a single book. This shouldn't be physically possible, yet there it is. Granted, it is impossible to actually read, but it serves more as a collector's item, something that they can place on their shelf and glance at every couple of minutes to think about their money-spending choices. It's at this moment, in the frantic scuffle between human and machine illuminated only by a single flickering light, that you gain an idea. A very, very stupid idea. Yup, that'll work. Fighting through the pain and doing your best to ignore the "Do Not Touch Collector's Item" label, you nab the book off the shelf and hold it tight. Time seems to slow as you turn back to face the Evelyn scuffle. She's still wrapped up tight by one of the tentacles, yet the rest stand firmly planted to the yellow floor. Once again, on a brave face to mask the pain within your otaku soul, You stretch the book wide open from the center, creasing the spine into oblivion. The newer quality of the book makes it fight back against you, trying to pull itself inwards. What are you guys' thoughts on creasing books? Yes? No? Hate it? Like it? Don't care? I mean, it depends on how bad the crease is, but I normally don't mind. Exactly what you need for this to work. Your one shot. And then you throw it. Say goodbye, Wrong Evelyn. Snag! The book snagged all 3 tentacles still on the ground, pulling them along as the momentum of such a heavy book ripped the replicator off balance. And it wasn't long before that was gonna happen. What did you do? I disrespected manga for the first time in my life. Well, I'm pretty sure it just saved my life, so, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Let's get out of here. It was a quiet ride back to your house, but you eventually made it into the driveway without any more casualties. I understand if you never want to see me again. With Carl, that's not your fault, okay? I know you could have never planned for this to happen, and I don't want to lose 2 friends in one night. What? You'd actually call me your friend after all this? Well, besides saving my life, you're not actually a bad guy. And honestly, I'm kind of just super sad right now, and I just need someone to fall back on. You let Evelyn cry in your arms in the front seat of her dad's SUV. Damn, we're the rebound. So, what do you think our parents have been up to this whole time? Going ham, I'd say. Holy shit! Mom? Dad? No! And they were step siblings. Matchbreaker? No way. This is one of the other endings. So they can't date now because their parents are dating. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Okay, we gotta start from the very beginning. Please enter your name. Shuffle butt. Okay. We can skip right. What's the skip button? Tab, toggle skipping. Okay, what if we just venture into the gamer realm? You decide that the 50% chance of Evelyn being a gamer girl outweighs the 50% chance she gets nauseous from the mere sight of you, and you waltz on over to the aisle for gamers only. I don't see why you can't date your step-sibling if you're not related. I think it's more of like a social taboo thing, probably. I don't know. There's a pretty wide selection, but you don't want to waste too much time simply browsing. Look, within our general vicinity. Can you see that? Yeah. Pocket League. Oh my god. The wooden chair. Call Guys. The SIM cards. Moo Moo. Right to Die. And then there's Fallout out there. I mean, that's the only thing you've ever done since you found out about this place all these many weeks ago. It's time to take action. Wait, you see this? Low-key literature club? Ah! Now, picking a game is also a cause for deep thought. Evelyn will still be judging you based on your choice, you know. Choosing a bad pick is a make or break in this kind of deal. Due to your stellar degree in overanalyzing pretty much everything you do, you decide it's best to play it safe for right now. Amoeba Crossing? For the references, chef's kiss. You can't go wrong with Amoeba Crossing. This is the one type of game that separates you from the typical gamer connotations, making most outsiders still consider you a functioning member of society. I'm wondering if that would work. What, Loki Literature Club? It's like a literature club, but everyone doesn't talk about it. Due to this loophole, you're able to approach the counter with relative ease. Relatively speaking. Now breathe. Conversation start. Huh? Oh, my bad. Hey, man. Hi. Did you, find everything okay? Yes. Yeah. Let's sweet. Okay, your total is gonna be 1978. Cash or card? Cash. Cash. Alright, that's cool. Here you go. Have a nice day. Well, you didn't really accomplish anything in there, did you? A small pothole on the road to love, you'd say. Rome wasn't built in a day, so why would a meaningful relationship be any different? No, you will simply not let this be the end of your saga of love. You got a sweet game out of this, so all that's left to do is be grateful and save up more allowance money for your next visit. Surely then your love story will begin. This, of course, never happened. See, it turns out that purchasing that video game was actually a curse. Not in the spooky haunted kind of way, but in the you never actually ended up doing your chores if you're distracted by that darn game kind of way. So yes, the days pass you one by one as you slack off on your responsibilities. You manage a couple dollars here and there, but it's a long ways off from being worthy of another stop by the old Path Blaster. Was Amoeba Crossing really worth it? Was it worth never knowing if you could have maybe just possibly had a shot with Evelyn, the girl of your dreams? Well, hope still isn't lost. You'll save up enough eventually. And when you do, you'll be ready to try again. But for right now, you really need to pull these weeds. Oh my god. Weed Buster? Okay, so that's 3 endings. There's supposed to be 2 more. We haven't gotten the good ending, and we haven't gotten the, I don't know what the other ending is. Rule number 1 of Literature Club, we don't talk about Literature Club. I love that. I didn't save. Hold on, let me... I should save when we get to the store. Let me save from here. Venture into the gamer realm. I just want to see what she says if we say no. No. Oh. Bummer. Okay, total's gonna be cash or card. What if you say card? I'm gonna do card. Oh, wait. I only have cash. Well, that's fine, man. Here you go. Have a nice day. Is this the same thing? You didn't really accomplish there anyway. Small pothole to love Rome. Okay, no, it's the same thing. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna load. Okay, scope out the rest of the store. Yes. I don't know. Okay, what if we say from here? Okay, let's go with I don't really know. Because she asks us if we're ready or whatever. Okay, a buzzkill. Oh, what's the issue? It's just hard to talk to you when you're not wearing anything. Not wearing? Oh, this is just my default appearance. You know, because it changes depending on what kind of simulation we're doing. See, if we're at my place of work, Path Blaster, if you didn't know, I'd turn on my employee uniform. Well, could you please put on something? Because you're practically the spitting image of my crush, and even though you're bright green, it's harming my ability to truly focus on anything else. Well, looking through her shopping history, it seems she bought some pajamas 1 month, 2 weeks, 3 days, and 9 hours ago, so I could give those a try. What is this? Impossible! The unparalleled combination of cute girls and their creature-themed onesies. You weren't mentally prepared to face against such a threat. Did I actually die? Oh my goodness. Your synapses were fried instantly from the overdose of toxic cuteness you just couldn't comprehend. Ending too cute for me! Okay, that's 4 endings, so I just need to get the good ending, right? Do you have a creature onesies? I have multiple. I don't know if they still fit me. I had a phase. I had a chicken one. I don't really like it. I had a leopard cat one. But the 2 that I mainly wore was like, I had a cow one. And then I had a kangaroo one. Those were the 2 that I mainly wore. But onesies are very warm, they're very nice. The only problem is when you have to go to the bathroom. It's a bit of a hassle. Okay, let's load from here. Let's go from, I don't really know. I may have already ruined my chances with her already. Ruined your... Okay, I was going to say something supportive, like, no, you couldn't have, but based on my brief interaction with you so far, it's totally possible you've already thrown yourself under the bus. Oh, what happened? You begin the harrowing tale of your horrid exploits from this afternoon. In excruciating detail, mind you. All the while, virtual Evelyn's face becomes more and more soulless, which is really saying a lot when it comes to a holographic projection of an AI. Stop, man. Too real? Very. At least it seems like Evelyn came out of your interaction unscathed. What a mess that is. The realization that you've only bought me because I was cheap enough is certainly going to stick with me for quite some time. But even so, my job is to get you in a happy marriage with Evelyn and have Shufflebutt Evelyn babies, so that is exactly what I'm going to do. Conversation start right now. Well, let's pretend you're going back for another visit, because we both know that despite the cringe festering within you, I'm just too cute to let slip by. Oh, this is a different simulation. I know this was a traumatic incident and all, but you do have to start speaking. Yeah, right. So about that box you were wondering about, I opened it up and it turned out to be this AI cloning device which I used to create a fake version of you to practice for this very conversation. Let me save. Your face says no, but I'm not seeing a wrong choice. Terminal failure! Oh. I mean, I'm technically still not seeing it, so like, I'm feeling good about this one. No. Is there not the classic butt flap in the rear? No, those ones don't have a butt flap. That is literally the worst possible opener anyone could have chosen. Come on, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I'm literally just answering your question from our last meeting, right? So if anything, I'm not starting all over from scratch. I'm continuing from our previous engagement. Besides, girls love an honest man. That previous engagement is the whole reason you should just listen to me. If I was Evelyn, I'd never want it to be reminded of such an incident. And I am, and I don't. And you get what I'm trying to say, don't you? Sure. I guess. You guessed, and so you did. Okay, next few hours. At one point, you must have fallen asleep. Same thing. Oh, okay. What was the history? Okay, so we wake up from the floor. And then, okay. All our training from last night must have been over normal human limits and you ended up passing out, didn't even make it to the bed. If you've retained any information from last night, is that you don't say what was in the box. What was in the box? I'm so glad you forgot. Okay, let's go. It's time to get into action here. School time is upon you. I'm late. Well, there you go. Back to your generic high school. Okay, it's the same. Enter your last name. Shuffle bum. I probably should have saved back before I did that, but it's okay. Oh, if you've retained any information from last night, is that you don't say what was in that box. Doesn't matter because it's Carl, right? So about the box. Hey Evelyn, so funny story about that box. It turns out I used it to make a clone of you, not for anything weird or anything, though trust me. Oh no. Evelyn? It's Carl. So about that so-called Evelyn clone thing you were talking about. Feels like something I should be worried about. Oh, no, I wouldn't dwell on it too much. Yeah, no, I want to be dwelling on that for the rest of the night. Anyway, are you, like, looking for anything particular, or... do you have the latest volume of More Than Being in a Marriage, but still less than knowing their name? Yep, you're so defeated that you've succumbed to actually making a legit purchase. And this setback really hit you hard. So I've been back out. Invited for dinner. Say. Oh, right! We did tell him about it! He would have been warned. That was until a certain someone arrived on the scene. Evelyn? Is that... No. The clone. Oh, shit! Okay, hold on. Where am I? I'm on 1. Let's save here, just in case. A few quick turns. Okay, well, this is the same, right? I think we drove past a police car. We already did this. You both hear what seems to be a very loud smashing of some type of fragile glass-like substance. Quick glance out the window confirms your suspicions. An entire shelf of hoodickies is now laying unceremoniously on the blacktop. It's the replicator! She's in the store! Sure enough, there was virtual Evelyn, apparently mere moments after hurling an entire shelf out the window. However, she didn't seem to notice the family SUV at all, meaning her destruction of property violation was done for a different reason. Carl, you're alive? What? Another Evelyn? Hold on, I need to give him a different voice. What? Another Evelyn? And with a much better sound quality too? What? Another? Oh, that's just great. Can you guys just hold one tight? Can you just hold one tight for a few minutes? This guy could have been dead already if he didn't seem to already anticipate my arrival. Stay back, you cretin. This bloodline does not end with me. It must. Your death is the only thing preventing Shufflebutt and Evelyn's romance blossoming into a beautiful, if not morally ambiguous flower. I don't mean to ruin your diabolical speech, but I can't really appreciate it when I don't know who Shufflebutt even is. That would be me. Evelyn wants to date that guy. No, why does everyone just jump to that conclusion? I barely even know this dude, and if you think that killing this guy is gonna help anything in that department, you're kinda just really stupid and dumb. No offense to this dude, but I will never, ever date him. Like, ever. Again, no offense. Oh, good here. So what I'm hearing right now is that you've been the wrong Evelyn all along, eh? What? Yeah, I guess so. Well, this changes everything, doesn't it? I don't need to kill this schmuck anymore. I'm a schmuck and I'm proud. I'll just kill you. What? What? Call me Schmuckers because I'm a true gem. Oh, yeah. Carl? What? You make one move and I'll call the police. Yeah, okay, but you can't unkill her, can you? You should feel ashamed to not be dating this guy. He's a real riot. You realize she's right. Even if you did call the police, they would never arrive on time anyway. You need an instant solution, which is something you just can't make happen with the phone. In fact, it was this very phone which got you into this mess in the first place. I believe this is what's called a eureka moment. Drop her, or I'll punch you in the face. What? Excuse me? Did you just say you... Let this really sink in. Punch me in the face? You punch me and your hand is going straight through to the other side. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. With a shroop, you shove your fist right past Virtual Evelyn and stick the adapter right back into that port. What? What did you do? I hope you like cats. What is this? It's all gibberish. I thought for a split second it might be a reference, but I think it's just gibberish. Meow! Is it a little kitty? Guys, look, it's so cute! Gazing down at the disheveled mess of the replicator, lying down on the blacktop, you're met with a continuous rotation of cats, staring back up at you in a cat-like way. Killer mittens? The replicator replaced all previous Evelyn data with that of the Cute Kitties daily Enneagram account, giving you an endless stream of virtual kitties. Look at the will, guys. I know, I shouldn't be surprised by anything at this point, but like, what? This is amazing! Guys, you do know this thing was trying to like kill us all 5 seconds ago, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it has the power to rip your head clean off. Okay. I guess the cats are cute, though. Good ending? This is the good ending? Oh my god. You know what? It said good ending where everybody's happy, and everybody is happy. Guess we didn't get together with Evelyn, though. Oh, man. I shouldn't be surprised. I was kind of hoping there would be an ending where we got together with Evelyn properly, but... yeah. Oh, wow. That was funny, though. I loved it. You know what? It's 1 a.m. Perfect. Time to sleep. Oh, man. That was good. That was good. I had a lot of fun with that one. I don't think I'm gonna do a raid. I already did one and I'm all like pooped out, so it's alright. We're just gonna leave it. Are you on today as well? If you mean by streaming later, no. Next stream is Sunday, and that's gonna be spoopy game time with a proper spoopy game with a heart monitor. Because I do have the second Little Nightmares game that I've been wanting to play. So we're gonna be doing that with the heart rate monitor. And then, yeah. I do have a midterm on Tuesday, so I will probably also need to be studying for that as well. This was such a jokey game. Yeah, this game made me feel a lot of things. Holy shit. It's good. It's very chef's kiss. I knew the second I saw the title, I'm like, okay, this looks interesting. And the second I saw that it was about AI and stuff, I'm like, oh my god. The answer for the midterm is C? God, I hope so. It's like a big online exam thing. Like all the questions are done online, so that's gonna mean I have to remember to charge my laptop before then. But yeah, it's like multiple choice, true, false, stuff like that. I do need to review because like halfway through I stopped paying attention to the lectures. I don't think it'll be anything difficult. I think as long as I read over this stuff, I should be okay, but I don't know. Well, pray for me. But yes, this game was good. I love this game. Ads want to run in 5 minutes, but it's fine. I'm ending the stream, so. let me just switch over to here real quick. Thank you for the head pat, Bayo. But like, yeah, oh my goodness. Quit out of that game. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I'm just tired at this point. I think I'm feeling the crash from the sugar. So very soon I will pass out. But yeah, thank you everybody who came by today. I know most of them are already gone because I did that first raid, but you know, that's okay. But yes, as I said, next stream is Sunday, and then, yeah, spoopy times. So much bread and I'm not getting a crash. Well, lucky you. Maybe you'll feel it soon, I don't know. Normally it takes like half an hour to an hour for me to start feeling it. But yeah, I need to go to bed. I need to sleep, and then I need to study. Because I don't know, I don't remember how much this midterm is worth in terms of my final mark, but I don't want to do bad on it, so. It's been 2 hours? Oh, maybe it'd be adrenaline. Maybe this game has got you too pumped up that you just don't feel the crash. But yes, I will see you guys next time. Either Sunday or maybe the next time whenever I stream. I don't think I have anything going on a day I normally stream, so it's probably going to be the usual schedule of Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. C's get degrees, but you have to be the master to be other people to get hired. Oh my god. I didn't hear back from that place I interviewed, so I don't think I got the job, so very sad, but that's okay. Which reminds me that I need to go and apply to more jobs. Okay, I'll see you guys. Interview for what? It was for a co-op. Yeah, it was for programming. And I just suddenly remembered that I need to wash my hair. Oh dear me. So I'm probably gonna be up for another hour or so. It wasn't for, I wouldn't say a big company like that. But it was for a game company, and I was really hoping I might get it. But seeing as I haven't heard back by now, I don't think I got it. Unless I get lucky and whoever they chose first ends up rejecting their offer. So that's the best case scenario. Because I'm pretty sure I was not the first choice. Tell you the same thing I told my students. See how they treat female employees. Well, it seems like they're not like treated worse for being female from what I've heard. Because it turns out I actually have not a friend, but someone I knew back from high school that is working there for their co-op right now. And he's told me a little bit about what it's like to work there. And it doesn't sound bad. Game companies have a bad rep with females. It's a very male-dominated field. I mostly hear bad things from like the really big ones, like Blizzard and Riot. But yeah, we'll see. There's who knows where I'm actually gonna end up working for this co-op term. We'll see. I felt so bad for telling my student this. Felt like I was destroying her dreams. I mean, it's better to know what you're getting into rather than just going in blind. But yes, I'm gonna go end the stream now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. And yeah, see you guys next time. Lift myself out of here. Alright, bye.